Hello everyone, my name is Kevin and welcome to Infinite Lives, and today we're going to go over if Rose and Greg married. We are having a giveaway for these 4 pop figures. If you guys want to enter for a chance to win them, subscribe to my channel and click the link in the card or in the description. Leave a comment on that video and the winner will be chosen at random while on stream at 8,000 subscribers. With that being said, let's get on with the video. So this is a topic that I haven't seen around like anywhere. Did Rose and Greg marry? You would honestly think how Rose acts about everything Earth, marriage would be on the things to do list. And it's not like either of them were afraid to take that step, especially after being together for a while. He was 22 when he met Rose and 27 when Rose had Steven. That's a 5-year commitment, and in that 5 years they thought about having a child together, but we never see a marriage or any sign of one happening. If Rose wants to experience all things, well, Earth and human, you'd think it happened, but it didn't. Well, not in the traditional fashion. Anytime we see Rose and Greg together, we never see a ring on either's finger. The oldest we've seen Rose and Greg together was in line 3, straight to video. And we can tell this because Rose looks about 6 months pregnant with Steven. Even in that scene, we don't see a ring or anything. Well, maybe just because Greg couldn't afford a ring, but we can actually see how much Greg roughly made. We can take from the show that it's in the same time as us by seeing smartphones and the way people are dressed. It couldn't be anywhere in the early 2000s since we do have smartphones, and in this episode with Lars we see him have a flat screen TV. So we can take it that they do know what DVDs are. For Sadie to think Steven doesn't know what a VHS tape is, it must be pretty late into the DVD era. DVDs took over the market roughly in 2003 to 2004, so it'd have to be a few years after that. So if I had to guess the time, it would be around 2007 or 2008, or when the iPhone 1 came out, which matches up with what Steven uses. But that was back in full disclosure, and it's been some time since then. So it's probably around 2009 in the show right now. Steven is 13, so if we do the math, it was about 1995 when Rose was pregnant with Steven. Greg was around 27 at the time and 22 when he met Rose. So we need to go another 5 years back. Greg met Rose in 1990, otherwise known as the era of late rock and early punk. This can explain the taste in music and how he dressed at the time. We can see he's been with Rose for some time, but still is young. So around 1991 to 1992, he started working at the car wash. We know that Beach City is in Delaware thanks to this map the Currentverse released for us. Minimum wage in Delaware in 1992 was $4.25 an hour. That would mean Greg made $680 a month, $8,160 a year, and $40,800 in 5 years. Minimum wage stayed the same from 1992 to 1995, so we can assume the rates stayed the same as well. It may not seem like a lot, but back then when the price of living was a lot less than it is now, it's actually pretty normal. Even a cheap diamond ring could have costed Greg at the time around $700. That's not bad at all. It's not like Greg had to pay for a mortgage or electricity. We know he lived out of his van the entire time, so saving money would be a piece of cake. So this makes me think Greg did buy a ring for Rose, but it kinda backfired. With the normal diamond ring being clear and white, it sorta caught Rose by surprise. When Greg proposed, she saw a white diamond ring. Yeah, is it sinking in yet? She probably completely flipped out and started asking lots of questions. I mean, what if you lived on Homeworld and Jim came up to you and gave you a ring with a dead human on it? They probably had a big laugh about it and decided a ring wasn't the best idea. Greg and Rose probably did marry, but not in the same sense as we would. With the preachers, ceremonies, and the rings, they just had a DIY wedding on the beach with the Gems and Greg's friends. I hope we get some sort of flashback or song Greg will play talking about their wedding, because honestly, it would be something we'd all really love to see. I could even see Rose throwing back the bouquet and Pearl straight diving for it. That would honestly be an amazing sight. If any of you are artists out there and would like to draw that for us and send it to us at InfiniteLivesFans@gmail.com, we will upload it on our next video and give you full credit. Stay tuned for the end of the video. There will be a link to our 8,000 subscriber giveaway and how you can enter for a chance to win. And as always, I'll catch you later, Gems.